What's up, Inkie peeps? It's Del from Inkie Quill, and today I'm doing a little process video for you, and I wanted to show you how I plan on using the numbers that were in July's printables. And when I made these, I knew straight away that I wanted to do a scrapbook page that kind of listed reasons of something. Wasn't sure what, but I knew I wanted to do something on a scrapbook page. And so I've printed two. They are just on a normal A4 page, but I have printed 2 copies to 1 page for this layout. And I'm going to scrap these 3 photos of Mr. Moo, that cheeky little grin. And I think I was just playing around while my battery was charging, and I think I'm going to do kind of a staggered, I don't know whether I want to do 3 here and cut these out and write sideways there, or have the numbers here and write that way, or have the photos up here and the numbers down here. I'm not quite sure. I might do it that way actually. So I'm going to quickly cut these out off camera, and then I'll be back and we'll figure out how exactly we're going to put this all together. Alrighty, of course my tape gun was out of tape, so I had to pause for a moment to do that. And I think I've reloaded it correctly. I can hope. I did just trim down my photos ever so slightly because I do want to mat them, and of course I'm doing a 9x12 page, and each of my photos is 3 inches wide, and so if I didn't trim them down there'd be no space for matting. So I think I've been really liking graph paper lately. I think I'm going to go for the graph paper, and I'm going to try to stick to this section. So I try to, whenever I'm matting things, I try to eliminate, I try to avoid, sorry, the bigger areas, because I'll save them for a bigger photo. And get my snippies. And just, good thing about having graph paper is that if you have stuck your photo on straight, which I didn't, they can guide you as to where to cut. These are very wonky on here, so alas, that did not help. Right, there's 2, and then I'll do 1 more, and I think I've cut out 5 of those numbers because I think that's all I'm going to fit across. And I've decided to do Archie's 5 current favourite things to do. Now, with the photos, you can see 2 of them show a bit more whole body, and then this one's very close up. So I'm going to keep this one in the middle, and I'm actually going to swap those because in this photo he's more towards the left-hand side of the page, and on this one he's on the right-hand side of the photo. So I think that works out that way. I'm going to put them down here, but I kind of want a bit of drippy watercolour, I think. So I'm just using my Basil Marshmallow cardstock background. And I'm thinking if I used my watercolour and did a kind of soft watercolour background at the top and then let it drip at the bottom, may or may not work. We shall soon see. I need, what do I need? I need paper towel, first of all, because if you're ever trying this drippy technique, have the paper towel ready before you start. That's my tip. And my watercolours are my beloved Winsor & Newton ones. Might move my photos out of the way just to limit the chance of some free-flowing water going on them. Now I'm going to be a little bit lazy. Let's see if this works. And I'm going to, hang on, I don't want to pause the video to fill up my water, so I'm just going to tip, whoops, from one water vessel into another. Alright, so now I'm going to also move these because I don't want to colour them yet. I'm not sure if I am going to colour them, but I don't want to do that yet. I'm going to grab a paintbrush and some packaging. Now, of course, I've been a bit too productive and I threw away a lot of packaging today, which is typical, but I can use this Heidi Shine Spilt Ziploc bag, and I'm just going to, so if the photos are about there, can't even see the water today. I'm just going to wet the blues. I think I'm going to stick to blues today. I think that might work best. So I'm just going to plonk a bit here, plonk a bit there. Whoa, we almost had capsizing. Bit there. And I'm just trying to pick up a variety of tones. A lot of these blues actually look very similar, which is tricky. This one's different. This one's very blue. It's a nice one. Alright, I'm going to actually chuck my, nah, it's too gluey and it's too painty inside. I'm just going to smush that around a little bit, like so. And I love those little droplets that end up happening. Pop that to the side, and then it's a little dark for my liking, so I'm just going to press my paper towel over the top, and not only does it give it a cool wiggly pattern, I'm not sure if you can see, oh there we go, gives it a really nice pattern, but it also, gosh, the camera is picking up that blue colour, very funny. It gives it a bit of a, it looks like you've stenciled over the top, which I really do like. So now I'm going to do a row of water. We're going to see how this goes. And then I'm going to get a couple of the blues. And also actually a little bit of purple. I've been enjoying mixing blue and purple lately. And then just tilting it up. Whoops. And you can see they're almost forming drips. And to help them along, I'm just going to really lightly spray water. And it kind of helps the drips actually get down there. Like so. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to quickly dry this with my heat gun, and then I will be back and we'll start sticking things on and working out exactly where that journaling's going to go. Alright, it's all dry, and the camera's picking it up as really, really, really blue. I don't know if that's because it's under my studio lights, but it's really saturating that blue. So now I think, before I go much further, I think I'm going to stick my pictures on. And I'm going to use one of the blank banners from this month's Printables as well to do my title on, because these aren't exactly, you know, hip hip hooray or celebrate. I could do Oh Happy Day, but it's a bit large for what I want to do. I'm going to write my own title. And I really want that tiny touch of purple in it, so I'm going to move them up to be there. Hopefully that's in the middle, kind of. We're a bit this way, but that's okay. And then I was just looking, where have I put my numbers, first of all. our numbers. Oh, there they are. Also realised that I haven't put this in, so I better pop that useful part in. Don't know what it does, but it's there for a reason, I think. There we go. Alright, I've realised that I completely forgotten that I printed the art print on circles this month, and these should kind of fit perfectly. So I'm going to pick the ones that have a little bit of text, because you can't actually tell that that's text. It just looks like a bit of white detail. Hang on, there we go. It doesn't actually look like letters, and I think that's going to be useful. And then I'll save the ones that are more pattern for an art journal page. So now, actually, I'll leave that because they're sticky. Oh dear, something just jumped off my desk. I don't know what it was, but it sounded heavy. I have no idea what that was. Alright, I'm going to stick that one down. Have you used any of the printables for this month yet? If you have, please do let me know or share with me what you've used. When I went to the Flutterby retreat last week, I met some beautiful inklets, and they were showing me how they had used the printables, and it was just kind of blew my mind, because I haven't seen, I've only seen maybe once, or yeah, once in real life how someone has used them. I've seen beautiful photos that you've shared, and when you see them in real life, it really made me very proud of their work, and it made me just so happy. So shout out to Amy and Lauren, who I met at the Flutterby retreat, and I know there were some other beautiful inklets there as well. Alright, so I'm going to start with 3 because it's in the middle, and I don't know whether to do the numbers the right way or sideways. I think I'll do them the right way. And I'm kind of going to, oh, that's fun. I should layer things on stickers more often. Then I'm going to do the outside ones, which is going to be 1. And then I'll do 2. There we go. And then start once again. And I don't want them all to be straight in a row. And 4. There we go. Alright, so that's that done. Now it's time to think about a title. And I had this one cut because I ended up changing it. I don't know if I want that one or... well, you can tell the wiggly one's my favourite because I've used both of them already. I printed 2 pages of these and I've already used them both. So I guess I won't be using that one. I'll be using this one instead, which is all good. And I think my title might be Fave 5, possibly. Just something nice and to the point. And I think I am going to use thickers because I've used my own handwriting for this section. I think if I was to do my own handwriting here, it would blend in a little bit too much. So I'm going to do thickers for that. But what I'm going to do right now is, while I find said thickers, I'm going to quickly do my journaling off camera because I just can't talk and journal at the same time. If you watch live streams, you know this is very, very true. So I'm going to do the journaling and then find some thickers, and then we'll figure out some embellishing because I still want to do some embellishing on this page too. Alrighty, so I found some thickers. I'm going to try and use a set that has just sat around just gathering dust, really. Do you have, what thickers do you find hardest to use? For me, it's coloured ones. I really struggle, but coloured plus glitter, it's, that's like an ultimate combination of difficulty for me. I'm much more black, white, gold, I'm set, but it's these ones that make me a bit tricky. There's a bus outside, which is a bit noisy, sorry. So now, I think I'm going to change it to current Favs, and I think I'm going to put Favs in blue, but I don't know if they're going to fit across. So what I could do is put current in here and then Favs kind of overlapping it. I think that will work out nicely. The good thing about using a tape gun is that you can curve it around curved surfaces when you need to curve it. Alright, so I stick this down first, then I'll know where to put the things, and I think I'm going to stick the Favs down first. Whoops. And I haven't bothered to check if I've got V's, but I'm 100% sure that I would. If I've still got A's left over, I definitely still have F's and V's. Alright, so A is close to the centre letter, so I'm going to put that down first. And these foam ones are still quite sticky, so I generally only add extra adhesive to chipboard ones. I'm going to put Favs straight and then current. We'll start with a R in the middle. R on that side actually. Like so. Okay, I think I'm going to have to get some more of these, because these are my fave font, but not in the gold glitter, which are my all-time favourites. But these ones come pretty close second at the moment. There we go. Might even do, ooh, hashtag. I have to move everything over though. Just move it over a little bit so that it's slightly, and it doesn't need to be perfectly even, but that was too far uneven. There we go. Hashtag current faves. And then I often like to look on the actual thicker sheets to see if they have little asterisks. I love to use those as embellishments. So I think I might stick a couple of those down. Is there another one? No, some pluses, but I think that's enough. I think I used all of the gold ones. Yes, I did. Alright. Time to see what I want to use here. I did print the collage sheet small as well, which I haven't, here it is. I haven't had a chance to use this one yet because I brought this stuff to the retreat, but then I forgot this sheet and the sticker paper sheet too. I forgot them. Now, if I introduce red, that's all good, but I might have to introduce a couple of extra reds. So I think I'm going to go with these two little red hearts, and I'm also going to cut out this Celebrate You because it's celebrating his favourites, and a lot of them are, you know, new skills or new things that he's learned. So I think that's important to use. And of course I'm going to do my fussy cutting with my giant scissors. Honestly, if you haven't tried it, don't knock it. Don't knock fussy cutting with giant scissors until you've tried it. Don't come back to me if you lose a finger though. I'm not responsible for lost digits. There we go. Alright, I feel like I need some, put that there, or there's a bit of a blank space there. So if I put this one, I put this splash of red down here, I feel like I need to put, oops, these over this side. Oh, and if you can hear, the school children have just got off the bus, so I apologise if you can hear them yelling to each other out the front, because I can hear them yelling. There we go. The front door's open today because it's actually not too cold. We're in the middle of winter. We're in July, which is our middle season of winter, and it's actually warm enough for us to have the doors open, which is quite nice. I'm going to grab my all-time fave little puffy hearts and add some little red ones, and maybe a stripy one over here. So I've kind of got three. Usually I do them a little off center. This is a very right angled triangle. I always try to do the triangle of embellishments, but it's kind of the only placement I've got for this one. And then I might actually dive into last month's, into the tiny words. I have to do some fussy cutting. Might do that this afternoon. I might go, oops, I might go new memories, because they are new things that he's learnt. There we go. I feel like I need a black, a white and a blue, I think. What about ready, set, go? Because a lot of the ones that I talked about were like new movement things that he's learnt. Oops, almost lost a finger. Better not record that. Alright, ready, set, go, and then something in the white section. What about, I love everything about this. And that's why when I made the June printables, which were travel themed, I made sure that there we go, I had some that weren't specific to travel, that you could just use for any old photo, any old time. Alright, I think the white's going to go in the center, like so, and then I'm going to put the black on top because it kind of splits it up from the blue, and in the blue one I'm going to do it off. Ooh, off to the side. I like it. Alright, I just need, I don't think I need a doodly border, but I think I need some little doodly, I've been really enjoying little doodly shapes lately. I've been doing them a lot in my art journaling. I'll zoom you in so you can see the little doodly bits. There we go. I've been really enjoying using them in my art journaling, but I haven't really done them in my scrapbooking, but there's no time like the present, Del. I told you I just can't draw and do talking things at the same time. You know what's missing? Heidi Shine and gold glitter stars, or hearts. Let's go with whatever I've got cut already. I've currently got 3 open things of glue, because this one has about that much left, so does that one. And when I went away to the retreat last week, I didn't want to take 2 partially empty ones and run out. Like, I couldn't just take one because I'm not 100% sure how much glue is left in there. It doesn't feel like a lot. And so I opened a new one because why not? Alright, I'm going to put a little gold one there, and then I know it's lots of hearts and it's all lovey-dovey, but that's how I'm feeling today. And I think it's okay. Oh, here it is. I'm so surprised that I still have this lid to this glue. It's lasted a while. Alright, time for some Heidi Shine. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your Heidi Shine. Shake your Heidi Shine. Alright, I'm going to zoom you out and keep shaking. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There we go. I think it just needs a little bit down here. I don't want to do any at the top because I don't want to mess around with getting it in the handwriting, because this pen is not permanent, and so I have been known to Heidi Shine into it and then smudge it while trying to wipe it up, which does not work. This one must have two balls in it, because there's one of them is stuck in this big clump. Oh, you know why it is? Because I tipped an almost finished bottle of Heidi Shine into here. This is very not shaken, but we're going to roll with it. Alright, a bit of Heidi Shine, and I've of course scraped my nail polish. I will never learn. I always do my nails just before a video. Do I ever let them dry long enough? No. Who would do that? That would be sensible. So there are just, I've gotten used to it. I just have little scrapes of red everywhere. Different shade of red today. It's kind of a coral colour. And I think, no, I need, oh, I smudged Heidi Shine. Whoopsies. I think I need a date, like not a date stamp, oh, actually, I could do a date stamp and just put like July, but there's a big gap. That's annoying. No. I think I just need like a little stamp. A little stamp down the bottom that just is a different, I might put snapshots. There we go. I say a different type of font. It's typewriter font again. Of course it is. It's my go-to font. Okay, snapshots, and then I think I need something else. How about Instagrammed? I do like the old Instagram, but I say that, and when I'm filming this video, I haven't actually posted on Instagram for about, oh, that was risky, Adele. Worked though. That didn't. I haven't posted on Instagram for about a week. More than a week. 9 days, I think. And that's because I am up to a letter in Archie's little journal and I haven't taken a photo of it yet. So I just haven't Instagrammed. But here is, chop that side bit off. Here's the final page, and this was a really quick and easy layout to do. Easy one to scrap lift with 3 photos. You could do it for 1 photo, you could do it for more than 3 photos if you do a bigger layout or different sized photos, and really quick and easy to do. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll give you a bit of an up close look. There's the journaling if you want to pause it and have a closer read. I love the pop of red, and I think it matches the curtain really well, and Archie's got this super baby onesie on, so it matches the red in there as well. The page is all done. I hope you enjoyed your printables for this month. Next month is going to be a book / journal type theme, and I have asked if there's any things in particular that you like, any phrases, quotes, let me know, and I always love to include them. And that's what I kind of want Patreon to be, more personal. So if there's anyone that really wants something in particular in a printable, or a certain phrase or something, or a certain video showing a specific technique, I really want to be able to tailor it for exactly what you guys need, rather than have YouTube as just my, not generic, but my normal stuff. So just leave Inkie Quill as normal process videos, normal project life, and Let's Get Inky as just a normal art journal page, and then have this as more specific stuff that you request, or that require a little bit more explaining and a bit more time to go through, like some DIY embellishments and such. Alright guys, I'm off. I'm going to edit this video and get it up so that it's ready way before it needs to be up. I like to plan ahead, and then I'm on to some more filming today. I hope you have a lovely day wherever you may be, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!